Man, this motherfucking trading fucked up. He didn't fix my shit to where I could do it the fuck I wanna do. Hey, listen, you guys. I'm gonna drop some more little bombs. Like I said earlier, today is gonna actually be probably not my last day, but the last day for a while that I just be talking straight pimp shit. But I mean, I was talking about how can you tell if you a pimp. One reason that I knew I was a fly ass pimp is because I dreamed about how to catch hoes. I would go to sleep and dream about catching hoes. And sometimes I would talk in my sleep. And when I talked in my sleep, I was always pimping at a bitch. I was always pimping at a bitch. I mean, it just didn't stop with me. But I just didn't know. I didn't really know. I had a lot of things on my mind that I was learning, but I just didn't know that I was supposed to be this motherfucker now. Another reason, God, you guys gonna think I'm lying, but another reason that I knew some motherfuckers asked, are you born to be a pimp or do you learn to be a pimp? I mean, I guess it happened in all kinds of ways. I am serious when I tell you this, but when I was born, it was a lady doctor. And when she pulled me out and slapped me on my motherfucking ass, I said, bitch, where's my motherfucking money? I'm being real with you, man. So, what I'm saying, besides talking shit and emphasizing how this shit was born in me, don't be mad at me because I can emphasize what the fuck I'm saying. You know, you can't. Don't be mad at me because I can show you how to be a fly motherfucker right in front of a motherfucker that ain't even looking for a fly motherfucker. But that's what it's all about, because the real bitch don't know she looking for you. I'm just trying to give you this, you know, the mentality, woo-woo, you know. You don't want to get my confidence scores, don't just try to get it from my radio show, you couldn't. Now, you might try to get it from these motherfucking videos, because you know I'm going to be spending some different shit on here too. But what you ain't realizing is that no matter where I'm spending shit at, it's the same shit, because it's real shit, and I ain't got to think of no shit to spit. Because I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you about me, what I did, how I did it, how I think. I ain't telling you to do a goddamn thing. You ever hear me tell you to do something? No. The only thing I told you to do, get my confidence scores so you can do what the fuck you want to do. That's all I tell you to do. AskRosewood.com. If you are out there in them streets and you want to know how to think, then you better go to Down and Dirty and get them mental tools I have. DownandDirty101.com. But other than that, you don't hear me telling you about shit but being a motherfucking man. But I do realize that a lot of people don't realize that there is a real science to this game. There's a real science to having bitches creaming on you. There's a real science to a motherfucker calling you Rosebud knowing my name is John motherfucking Dixon, and never in their life would think to call me John Dixon because they know that I am Rose motherfucking Bud. And the reason they knew that is because I knew this. I knew H2O is water. I also know that CO2 is carbon dioxide. Excuse me, carbon monoxide. I also know wisdom, knowledge, and understanding adds up to gain. Once you figure that shit out, once you figure how to use that combination, once you figure out what you need to do to learn the shit you need to learn so you can do or excel in the area you trying to excel, because if you a man, there's many, you might drive fucking earth movers. You want to be the best. You could be in one of them big old tall ass cranes. You want to be the best. You could be on the pool table. You could be on the dice table. You could be wherever you are. I only talk to men who want to be the best. But I know no matter what kind of man it is, the pimp, the working man, the fucking corporate bigwig, I know they all want the same thing. And that's sheer confidence that has nothing to do with their position in life or in work, but has everything to do with what the fuck they think of they nuts. It's all about what you think about having two nuts. If you think you got two nuts, then fuck with me. I know society has made it to where it's very difficult for you to be a motherfucking man, and I understand that, bro, but it ain't difficult. What's difficult is for you to be a real motherfucking man thinking in society's terms. So what you need to do is fuck with OG. I think in society terms, but not as far as being a man. I know I ain't gonna slap a bitch as quick as I used to, because society says that's not cool. But about me accepting some bitch shit, I'm not changing that. So when it comes to me where I would slap a bitch before, I'm liable to just leave that bitch alone. Get out my motherfucking car, bitch. Because I'm not going to, go against society. I'm going to conform, but I'm not going to stop being a motherfucking man. I'm not going to take bitch shit because this fucking bitch thinks she can say whatever the fuck. You can say it. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. You just can't say it in my presence. And if you're in my presence and say it and don't straighten that shit up with some sort of a retraction, you gotta go. If you want to learn how to really be like what I just explained to you, which ain't got nothing to do with pimping, ain't got nothing to do with charging a bitch, but it got hella to do with what pimping and charging a bitch takes. Yeah. See, you lucky to be fucking with me. I fucking got educated, legitimately, got degrees and shit that I got in school fucking with these motherfuckers that think they smart because they in school and did whatever the fuck But you know what? They didn't get better grades than me because I also went to Sidewalk University. Got me a PhD. Because what? I pimped hoes daily. Meaning I got hella game. And I used that shit in school. Because I didn't get my degrees until I was like 60 years old. Or 50 something. Yeah. Yeah. I use the shit I learned in the streets. I'm a sharp ass OG motherfucker. And let me tell you something. Anybody, any one of you motherfuckers out there that could ask me something that I can't answer thoroughly in like 1/2 of a second, it ain't gonna take me that long to think of my answer. You know why? Because I know what the ABPs is about. I'm always playing, I'm always prepared, and I'm always packing shit. I'm out. You know what? God damn it! I had to come back home because fuck, I made a motherfucking mistake. I said CO2 is carbon monoxide. CO2 is carbon dioxide, like I said at first. Why I said monoxide, I don't fucking know. And I don't give a fuck that I made a mistake. But I do care that I straightened it out. But since I'm on here, I may as well say this. Even at this stage of my life, excuse me, even at this stage of my life, I still go to sleep and have dreams. I was fucking dreaming. Hey, excuse me, I checked my oil and I was a shot low, and I'm finna top it off right quick. I hope you don't mind, and even if you do, stop looking at me. Because what I'm saying is I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. That's why I did. That's why, you know, when I was like 20 or whatever years old, that's why I went out there in them streets. Because I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to be listening to what some motherfucker tell me to do. Now, I could be right or wrong about what I chose to do. Look at this motherfucker. I told everybody not to call me. But that's all right. I ain't getting a fuck. What I'm saying is, I do what I want to do. And I got to top my motherfucking gas tank off. And at the same time, I want you to know some shit. Because I still have dreams. Last night I went to sleep kind of late because I was doing a lot of shit. But when I woke up this morning, I mean, I was just happy because I must have dreamed I got chose because I'm thinking some bitch laying next to me. And when I rolled over and looked at the bitch, I realized I was having a fucking nightmare because I met this bitch on Facebook. Oh, man. These Facebook bitches is so fake, man. I don't know what you could possibly get out of talking to a Facebook broad. And I'm saying, I said all that to say this. Please, miss me with shit you didn't hooked up on Facebook. If it works, bro. I'm not saying shit. The only button that I fuck with on Facebook is sin. I'm sending that bitch after some dough. I ain't fucking with none of her pictures or statuses or whatever you motherfuckers be fucking with. I'm sending after some dough. I ain't trying to be around no bitch all night any motherfucking way. So you motherfuckers that I guess you call yourself pimping this shit. You be around this broad all night because you got her in the hotel waiting for somebody to call her, or however you guys do it. See, let me tell you, I was in the restaurant the other night. I was in the restaurant the other night, and I know I'm 65 years old, I ain't had a hoe, and I don't know, but sometimes, some motherfucking time, this pimping that I got in me just takes over, and when the fucking waitress, fine motherfucking ass, she was walking up to me, I was thinking what I would do with this motherfucking bitch. And when she said, "Can I help you, sir? You ready to order?" I said, "I'll have a fine hoe with a fat trap, and for dessert, I take one of those snow bunnies with a fatter trap." You know what? Can you make that to go? I can't help my motherfucking self because this shit in me. This is why I'm starting to do. Excuse me, I be smoking weed, shit. I got a what you call it, a prescription and all that shit. But this shit in me, it ain't going nowhere. I ain't gotta have no bitch to be like I am. You know why? Because I don't need no bitch to pay me. I pay everything myself. All my bills, all my life, whatever the fuck. I ain't doing nothing illegal. I got game. Game is rewarding me. See, if you was smart and you heard of my audiobook, you would go get it. Why? Because don't you want to hear, or wait a minute, let me put it like this. Wouldn't you want to hear what a motherfucker do and say and think in the midst of action? Because that's what my audiobook is. It's me. Now, of course, a lot of you guys read my book. And hey, thanks for getting it. But I'm saying that same book in the audiobook is being read by me. And guess what? I'm all the hoes, I'm all the different pimps, and I changed my voice so I could sound like them motherfuckers. But what's so cold? It make you feel like you a fly on the wall and you really stealing some shit. See, in your life, you got to get the kinks out. There's going to be kinks, and you got to get them out before whatever you're trying to do can transpire successfully. But believe me, if you stay true to what you believe and you get all the kinks out, and whatever time it takes, of course, the last few days is going to be the hardest for you to wait, but it'll be so rewarding for you to see the success. I am successful. I'm broke, I ain't stinking, and I ain't hungry. So I used to be broke, stinking, and hungry. Well, I take that back. I did used to be broke, stinking, and hungry. But I ain't broke, and I ain't stinking, and I ain't hungry. So I guess I was lying just now. Why I was lying is because I can't help it. I make myself think that I'm broke, stinking, and hungry. I think that all the time. I live like that. I'm broke, stinking, and hungry. I don't care. My shit going good on YouTube. My shit going good on my shows. My confidence course is selling good. All my tools are selling good. You know, my pictures, people are asking about them, but I'm playing them off right now because I haven't really that confident. You know what? That confidence haven't really came to me yet. I just feel, I don't know. I haven't released anything. I'm finna have a photographer over tomorrow, and he's gonna make prints of every fucking thing. I'm going towards it, but some people want to buy the originals, and I just said no. So what I'm saying is this: most of my friends was in the game, but when I talk to my friends, we cover much more. Excuse me, I don't have the hiccups. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You might notice this in future videos. When I get excited, I get the hiccups, and I'm excited about what I'm getting ready to tell you, because we gonna be covering much more than pimping. We gonna be covering life issues. Men and women are welcome to tune in. I'm welcome to answer questions. You can pick my brain, whatever the fuck. But what I'm saying is this shit is a different platform for me. So I'm gonna be just spouting different shit I'm thinking, boo whoop, and I'm telling you, you can hit me. You know, I just don't have a chat up right now. I'm gonna have a chat up, and we can chat live on this shit. But right now, I ain't trying to be distracted by none of that shit. I just want to talk shit and let you get a feel for who Rosebud is. You know, where I'm coming from. I talk hella shit, but I also learned in the streets, you do not judge the messenger. You judge the message. Because in a drunk, alcoholic, wino bum can say some powerful shit to you. And if it's at the right time when you hear it, your motherfucking ass gonna see everything about him, and you might have finna get that motherfucker 50 cents, but just because he said that shit and you seen it, you might give him a couple of 20s. Don't judge the messenger. Judge the message.